Oh, hey guys, I guess I'm supposed to narrate this one as well as make it widescreen, so here it is. Uh, like I said, it was requested to be widescreened, so, uh, yeah. I see this Rose Raid, and I figure it's gonna either use Toxic Spike or Sleep Powder. So I switched to voted for McCain because I didn't want to risk, my spinner slash rocker to, get put to sleep, but that wouldn't be a good idea. So Snow White comes in, the Kingdra, and I'm like, okay, cool, I'll just set up and stuff. He uses Substitute. I'm like, oh snap it, that's not good for me. Substitute, not good. Yeah, so after I set up those rocks, I decided to go to Starin, and here I was, what the heck is it? Oh, yeah, that was, yeah, I keep on forgetting how I record. Uh, yeah, I set up my own substitute, and he gets off 2 dragon dances. I was afraid of outrage at first, but after I got a substitute up, I'm like, cool, I'm safe, because Kingdra can't really do crap to Starin, and Starin can just pretty much stall Kingdra to death, pretty much. I continue to use substitute while he tries to attack with outrage, I believe. And I just use protect. That saves me from getting killed. So here I'm just, waiting till he gets confused so I can, you know, yeah, so I can roar him out and, proceed to piss him off. Uh, so here I was like, oh, he's probably gonna switch, so I'm just gonna roar. So I roar, and Jirachi goes in, then he comes out, and then Blue Boy comes in, who's actually a girl. Should have that, man, consistency, come on. What's wrong with you, man? Think. Alright, so Blue Boy, Boy Blue, um, okay, yeah, I just got it backwards now. Uh, yeah, I don't like that Mince being there. I want it dead, so I'm just gonna go ahead and Ice Beam. I don't care if I lost that sub. That Mince is a more of a priority to get rid of than anything else, really. And here I realized, hey, I can just stretch the thing out and make it better looking. So there we go. And Roserade comes out, and I knew it was gonna leave Storm. I just put him to make absolute sure. Right about here, I'm like, okay, it's either Spect or it's Scarfed, so it's not gonna be able to do much. And I'm guessing it's Scarfed from the damage it did to OU now, bish. And here I'm just messing with my DS. So I'm just ready to set up some spikes here. And that's what I proceed to do. I set up a layer of toxic spikes. And I was thinking about blowing up, but when Roserade comes in, toxic spikes would be pretty much worth jack. So, yeah. And here I send out Clefable, also known as Do I Wish. And Do I Wish does that pretty well, I guess. He starts the cosmic power, so um, I'm seeing myself in a good situation here. I've got, I'm pretty near full health, and yeah. So he uses Wish, and I do the same. And I wasn't actually thinking when I attacked, because I'm like, oh, okay, he's at full health. Wish isn't gonna help him, but he switches. Yeah, that wasn't very smart of me to not think of that. I'm like, okay, cool, he's gonna die, but his wish comes true. So that wasn't very bright of me, I have to admit. But I guess it kind of worked out because I get a few extra, you know, cosmic powers out of the deal. Because I'm always going to be two or three cosmic powers ahead of his our dragon dances. So I'm okay. So I'm at +2 compared to him. So look at that. That's from a 2 Dragon Danced Outrage. I mean, from a King Draw. That's uh, that's not even a half. Come on. So I wish, and then I Cosmic Power again. Now, my Clefable is in a very good situation here. It's it has, I don't know how many Cosmic Powers. I think 4. And in comes this Jirachi, and he stole this from me, kinda, I guess, but little jerk. No, I'm joking, man. I start using Charge Beam. Thankfully, I didn't go for a Wish or something, because then all those, things would have been useless. So I start using Charge Beam, and that's being really helpful. Even though he has a Choice Scarf on, my defenses are super high anyway, so it's going to take more than one... it's going to take a few hits before I actually, die. So I keep on going for the Charge Beam, because that's really all I can do anyways. I don't really care about me getting flinched, because I have so much flippin' defense right now, it just doesn't matter. But, however, getting frozen kinda does. But, like I said, it doesn't really matter, because Clefable's just a beast right now anyway, and you can take Iron Heads and Ice Punches like Beast Lethal Stick. Beast Lethalist, yes, that's the right word. I was actually hoping I would get unfrozen very much sooner than I did, but oh well, that's the way the ball bounces. I have a feeling if he used Earth Power, I probably would have stayed frozen for a few more turns, but meh. Oh well. So, there's Charge Beam. It's got a hurt Heatran quite a bit. And there's an Earth Power. That's got to do less than 30 damage. So, I'm like, okay, he's probably got to either explode or... Yeah, he explodes. But I didn't think that was going to kill me, actually. Because, seriously, like, explosion... I didn't think that was going to do that much. But it killed me. I was just shocked about that. But oh well. Now, I sent out this because I knew he was going to send out Jirachi on this. So I'm like, cool. It's all working out as planned. So I switch out to this thing here. Tarisorush. I don't know. It means goodbye in some language. I don't remember. Or farewell. Yeah. So I'm like, cool. I get to set up a substitute. And, yeah. So I have a substitute up. It's not broken yet. So, and I got a raise from the Flash Fire. So I'm free to Flare Blitz, and that's what I do. I go, whoosh. Flare Blitz. Wow. Laser beams. Super duper laser beams. Okay, then Boy Blue, who's actually a girl, comes in. And I Thunder Fang, but it misses. Oh well. It doesn't really change the game that much. It would have been a 5-0 instead of 4-0. Probably. Actually, I don't know. Let's see how much damage this does. Yeah, with rain or with hail, and yeah, it would have KO'd. But oh well. That's the way the ball bounces. Just gonna have to cry. Not really. Or maybe I will. You never know. Actually, you do, because I told you I'm not. But still. Okay. So I send out Shock Sabi, and I have no idea what the heck I was thinking. I use Eye Shard. That's... What was I thinking? Seriously. I should have EQ'd. Well, anyway, I guess it doesn't really matter, because I did get a crit, and... So I just, like, okay, now I'm going to go for an Earthquake. And I do go for an Earthquake. And then Roserade dies. And then Vaporeon gets killed by Stealth Rocks. Well, see you, man. Good game.